today, or are we doing it tomorrow?
You want to just run through it real quick?
Well, let's run through it.
All right. We got ourselves first 3 picks: Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, and Brandon Miller. If the Rockets keep the pick, we just thought the most NBA-ready body at number 4 is Cam Whitmore, plus overtime elite coach told one of my
we had some
sources that they don't believe Amen will be a point guard in the NBA. He'll be more of a wing. Jarris Walker, Pistons need a power forward, and he's perfect there. Then the Magic take Amen because he works out there. They don't need him to be a point guard. Pacers take Asar because he works the two-way ability that they want. Anthony Black to the Wizards seems
that's
like
a lock.
That's a
lock. Everything at the combine. Only Wizards reporters were meeting with him. So
Taylor Hendricks to the Jazz just fits. They need front court help. Then Grady Dick is a rebounding 3-point shooter. Kind of gives two things that the Mavericks need help with. Magic need more shooting. Jet Howard, backup point guard for the Thunder. That's why we're talking Chris Paul earlier. Kasam Wallace. Then you got Jordan Hawkins and Keontae George going next. Kobe Buffkin, Nick Smith, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Leonard Miller, Chris Murray. These are all just guys that fit what the teams need in areas. Backup point guards, either more combo guards, Heat take
Leonard Miller fits the Heat for a project guy that could out. The Heat love
Golden State get a win now guy in Chris Murray. Then Brees Sensabaugh just also fits the Rockets. They need some more offense. Yeah. I mean, they don't need more offense, but just more offensive help on the wing.
Derek and Colby Jones. I think that
kind of one's a ready guy. The other one's a high risk, high reward coming off of injury, like you said. Maxwell Lewis is a guy who's flown up the combine radars. He's a 3-and-D, like at least two-way player. Really like him. He's got some size. Derek Lively, he could go anywhere, but he just kind of works for a team like the Kings, Clippers, even the Grizzlies that need backup bigs.
High motor off the bench. He can block shots, runs the floor well.
Maybe could have a Walker Kessler impact.
Yeah, maybe. I could
maybe, big maybe, but
no, I don't know I think it's a less maybe than you think. He reminds me a lot. He reminds me a lot of Walker Kessler, actually.
No, makes sense.
Like, he reminds me a lot of him. They both aren't like the best offensively because you worry about where they're going to score besides putbacks and like dunks and lobs. But like, they block shots, they run the floor. I do like Derek Lively. I mean, the injuries obviously are the reason why he fell this far because he was battling injuries back and forth this year. But like, he has a Walker Kessler upside. He'll help the Kings from day one.
Completely. Now, if we continue moving through, we got ourselves Ray and Rupert to help them. The Grizzlies replace Dylan Brooks. Bilal Coulibaly, another guy who really fits the team's culture. Olivier Maximus Prosper is a guy who's flown up the boards because of his performance at the Combine. Hornets need more wing players. Jazz, again, need more front court help in terms of depth. So Noah Clowney would be the backup center. Taylor Hendricks, backup power forward. Tristan Vukovic, he's a guy who's flown up the board. He could be a, or even back up big for Miles Turner or power forward next to Turner in the future. James Nanji gives Zubats a backup. Then Julian Strother, Sadiq Bey replacement. Pacers get another point guard if they keep that pick, and Marcus Sasser to pair up next to Andrew Nemhard off the bench. Spurs take Jaime Jaquez, fits them. Then Brandon Pod. Hornets, if they keep their picks,
he is another guy who surged up at the Combine.
Dante DiVincenzo type guy. Celtics get Andre Jackson to be like a power forward, small forward for them that fits really well. GG Jackson's only worked out with the Orlando Magic, I think, so far. He kind of fits well for them. Kings get Jalen Wilson, who will be like a Josh Hart type guy for them. Then Imani Bates to Thunder. He's a good development pick there. Then again, if Hornets keep this pick, Adam Bona be a backup big for them behind Mark Williams. Kwame and Smith, Nuggets replace Bones Highland with him. Julian Phillips gives them the Wizards a nice like two-way player potentially. Bobby Klimpman, another, in the same vein of Kai Jones and JT Thor, could maybe work out better. Maury Bailey shot up the board. They had some success, the Trailblazers, with Gary Trent Jr. Maybe Bailey could be that for them.
Bailey had another good Combine performance. He showed that he can be a facilitator and a lead guard in an offense to some extent. So I think that's a good fit for them. Kobe Brown, he didn't play, but he's another guy. He has classic
Draymond Green
potential. Draymond Green type potential. He has an NBA ready body right now.
CD Sissoko fell down the board. Oscar Schwebe could be a backup if they move on from Clint Capella, or even if they want to keep Clint Capella.
Yeah, CD fell in our draft just because there's so many wings in this draft, and
he's just raw.
The teams that were going to take projects already took other guys, and the teams that want guys to win now aren't going to take CD, even though he might have higher upside than like Maxwell Lewis or other guys above him. It's just the fact that the win now teams are the ones picking in the late first round most of the time.
Exactly.
They don't really need him.
Exactly. Then Trey Alexander, 3-point shooter. Dylan Mitchell, glue guy. Jordan Miller could be like a Torrey Craig. Adama Sanogo could be like, this.
I like him a lot.
I love him. He can go anywhere. He's really good at 3-and-D, strong rim runner, pick and pop game.
Yeah, decent rim protector. Although at the NBA level, maybe not. But
Terrence Shannon has some wing potential as a 3-and-D two-way player. Isaiah Wong could be like a combo guard.
Terrence Shannon is lightning. Terrence Shannon and Isaiah Wong are both lightning quick. So.
Yeah, they're good, and they could have some two-way potential
and then
off the bench.
One of my favorite guys in the draft, Coleman Hawkins. I love the big guy passing. I love the big guy ball handling and passing.
Kings, Warriors, Timberwolves, all teams that need a backup big could take him. His passing ability is amazing. Dylan Jones is a glue guy. Chris Livingston.
Dylan Jones surged up draft boards again.
So did Deron Holmes and Seth Lundy.
And Deron Holmes and Seth Lundy. And we had Trace Jackson Davis going as the last pick.
Yeah, to the Bucks. They need a big. But that's it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy today's show. Like, comment, subscribe. You got anything
There'll be another mock coming. There'll be another mock coming after June 1st, after the deadline.
We do mocks every Monday. It's Monday mocks.
I know. I'm just saying. The next big mock that's actually going to change things is the June 1st mock.
Yeah, completely. All right. I'll talk to you later, bud.
All right. Peace.